Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. At the very last minute, the wind died down, so I'm not freezing my you-know-what off. I'm going to grab a spatula, and I'm going to spread that white paint with it. This is an OXO omelet turning spatula. I know, those of you who listen to me all the time, you've heard it forever. But it's available on the Amazon link, under Show More underneath the video, first blue link, and it's a very handy tool to have. It spreads paint so you can see what's in it. Spreads paint in short order. I'm not going to worry about my edges right now. I say that every time and then I do. I'm going to try not to because it's late. I do want a nice smooth finish here though. Sort of an even layer, using the blade nice and flat and floating it over the surface. And even though I have glasses on, it's still really hard for me to tell the difference between white paint and white canvas, so it pays to like take a second. I already found like 3 places I missed. So this is a weird experiment, but a cool experiment, and I've wanted to try it for a long time. I've been gifted several times now, so I'll have one spot covered. Yeah, if I can control myself. And people keep giving me these triple, I want to call them triple nibble. Triple nipple? Triple nozzle. And I don't know how it's going to work. I don't even know if they're open. These are not open. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and open those. Hope I can open them. Still not seeing much of a hole there. The next one I have is much larger. Alright, so we have, let's do a test over here. Yep. Now, I'm kind of thinking it might be interesting to find out what happens when you tip these. I'm sure you can do calligraphy. I'm a newbie, so don't pick on me too bad for my lack of proficiency with this. Let's see what happens when we tilt. I wish I had a bunch with a bunch of different colors. Okay, so basically nothing happens when I tilt it all, but I bet I could blow into that with a straw. So let's go. Well, it was a fun experiment while it lasted. Usually I'm good with lines, but this is interesting. I might not be as good at this as I wish I were yet. I'm sort of losing one of my spigots. You know, it occurs to me because of that. Come on out. I got something plugging one of these already. That kind of stinks. That's alright. So it's going to make it a more interesting pattern. The old 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Not sure why that's happening. But I am going to just keep playing. And then I might grab my fork or my basting brush or my straw. Or I could swipe. That might be really interesting. Swipe part of this. Kind of was hoping to keep 3 of those going for a while. So I might as well just go to town. I'm sure it was some kind of chocolate dripper or something. They do dribble. It would be cool to see what having 2 colors would be like. I think one of them is just cut a little bit smaller than the other 2, so it's making it more interesting to come out of there. And I'll try and remedy that right now. Now the one on the other end is a problem. No, still a problem. Well, it's an experiment. They don't always succeed. I'm also not done yet. You never know what I could do. I could try chain. I might as well try everything, you know? It's kind of a cool pattern, and a slightly wobbly, not a steady hand type way at all. I'm sure I could teach myself how to use it better than this. And I should have started a lot more simply because it's way overcomplicated now. Alright, so we're going to play. What are we going to do first? We're going to grab a basting brush with very few filaments. See what happens. And that's actually kind of cool. It's very graphic. But basting brushes are like that anyway. So that's just kind of neat. Just use one. My dog wants to play again. I never did use any chain, but that's okay. I still could. But it might ruin the effect I've got, which is actually kind of psychedelic. Psychedelic zebra from the 60s or something. Flashback. We'll call it flashback. So I don't know how much more I want to do to that. I don't think anything. That's way unexpectedly cooler than I thought it was going to be, just by adding the basting brush in there. And so graphic. I love you guys. There's 86,000 of you. Check under the video for Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter, which I hardly ever use. But actually I do post to Pinterest, and I do post to Instagram, and by default it goes to Twitter also. Yes, I did. I just pulled out a piece of chain because I figured in for a penny, in for a pound, and I want to know. And it's cool to play. And I'm sure I have quite a few minutes left. Drop that one off there. Pick it up here. Neat. Very psychedelic. And very easy. I know it looks like I can do things without even trying, but I really wasn't doing anything but filling in space. So I love you guys, and let me take a quick peek and see what I'm missing. There's a drawing, and you can find it on the end screens on the exhibition video that's there. And if for a $10 donation to keep the studio rolling, and thank you very much, I appreciate that. Yep, I could use a skewer too. I could do all kinds of stuff in here. More stuff than I ever imagined. I'll have to black out the sides like tomorrow or something. I think that would be a great solution. I'm not done playing. I'm having too much fun. I don't want to go yet. Check some of my videos on the playlists. There's 1,200 videos and playlists that are by the 100 and by the genre. And you can find tomorrow's video listed on Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students. And you can find my merch and where I've been posting to pixels.com since 2013 by hitting the Shop Now button on Facebook page, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more. Like I said, you do help me when you use the Amazon link underneath the video. This is so cool. And unexpected. I mean, I was like really ready to be disappointed there for a minute. I like the idea of finishing off the edge though, so that when it meets the black, it'll be cohesive. We'll see if I can make that a happening thing. Although some of those white spaces are good negative spaces, so I'll be a little more cautious. Okay, so where was I? You know about the drawing. You can find the links for the drawing, PayPal and Patreon, underneath the video. And you can also find the icons on my channel header. You can find Teespring clothing under the video, and that's got all over print leggings, and there will be some. And all over print t-shirts, definitely. And if you share my videos, you help me out. If you watch the videos all the way through or longer in general, you tell the YouTube algorithm that I'm worth having more people be able to see, and they might actually place my video. Not that that's really happening. If your notifications are turned off, and they often are, you might want to check that. I have, like I said, 86,000 subscribers, but at any given point in time, only 10,000 of them supposedly are getting notifications, and I find it really hard to believe that that's even the truth, because I'm only getting a couple hundred views, and I don't think my work sucks. And that's the impression I'm trying to get. YouTube has given me the impression that my content is not up to snuff for some reason. That's why I'm not getting views, and the people who love me for my content. So you tell me what you think. I love you guys. I will see you anon. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you, other than I do sell my artwork, and I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. So if you're interested in either one of those two things, there's an email directly under the video, and if you use it, I will get back to you. Thank you very much for all the contributions that have kept me painting all this time, and thank you for the lovely comments you leave me every day to keep my morale boosted. And it's working better than you can imagine, because I go from sad to very happy when I see what you wrote me, and I really appreciate you guys being so good to me. I saw it from a distance. I had to do something. All right, so psychedelic black and white. Who knew? That's cool. Bye now. I'll see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, experimenting with triple nipples and I can't believe I said that. Triple nipples and a basting brush. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye for now. Binge watch some videos, would you? Thank you. I love you. Bye now.